sitting in the morning sun. I'll be sitting when the evening comes.
Here aboard the SV Irene with Hugh Johnson, and we are celebrating the new release of a Laithwaites wine, which you did the journey with Tony Laithwaite in 1975 aboard this, not this very ship, but can you talk me through this journey?
The first one, first time Tony and I went to sea under sail, carrying wine in 1975 in a funny old ship called the Marques. And we ran into some absolutely filthy weather, and the whole thing turned into a slightly alarming adventure. But we got through, and so did the wine. And then we did it again in 1992, so sort of 19 years later or something, with another cargo of wine in a brig called Astrid, which is a sail training ship. And that time we were trainees, so we had quite a crew, and she had 17 sails, and that was an amazing experience. Once again, the weather blew up. We had a very rough crossing of the channel,
right,
which made good film.
So how long did these voyages take?
Well, the previous ones took about 5 or 6 days, but then we only went to the south coast. We went to Weymouth and Torbay. But coming to London takes about twice as long, obviously. We've got to go right around Kent.
Yes. And you did the final leg of this trip?
The final leg was from Gravesend. No, I wasn't on board, I'm afraid. No. But the best bit was crossing the channel, and I was there.
Oh, right, okay. And do you know anything about this new release wine? Can you talk me through it if you tried it yourself?
The cargo?
Yes.
It's called Le Voyage, the voyage. And it's specially made and selected. The winemaker, Marques, is on board. And it's a red Castillon. It's very, very good example of modern red Bordeaux or claret. So it represents the kind of wine that's always travelled on ships of this kind over, heaven knows, 800 years or something like that.
Okay, and what have you got going on yourself at the moment, Hugh? What are your projects?
Oh, well, I'm always writing books about wine and articles about wine and things. My last book actually was about trees, it's true, but now I have my World Atlas of Wine, needs revising again with Jancis Robinson, which we do every 6 years, and then my little pocket wine book every year. Keep Winding the Other Hand, we're on the 35th edition of the pocket wine book.
And did you make it down to the wine fair this week?
No, I didn't. I always get lost in that great barn of Excel. I don't know which way to turn. I mean, there's so many temptations, so I take the easy way out, I'm afraid.
Okay, and is there any particular wine styles or grapes that are really exciting you at the moment?
Wine styles. Fizz, above all fizz. I mean, obviously I love my old favourites, clarets, and I love German wine. I'm about the last person who does, but Riesling to me is the best white wine grape. Drink it young, drink it old, fabulous.
Mm-hmm. When you say fizz, do you think English fizz is almost trumping the French?
Definitely. I'm a huge fan of English fizz. I mean, obviously champagne is the starting point, that goes without saying. But it's pretty wonderful that England is now making champagne-ish wine, frankly, better than countries that have been doing it for far longer, whether it's California or Australia or anywhere else.
I agree. I think we've got big potential there with our sparklers.
Huge potential.
Yeah. Cheers for that. Hugh Johnson, thank you very much.